Great news from our channel sponsors, the fogofwargames.co.uk. They're offering all of our channel subscribers 10% discount on top of their already discounted products, with free UK delivery on all orders over £50. Just head to their website and enter the ministry into the discount code box on checkout, and you will get your discount and help support the channel. Hello and welcome to the Ministry Miniatures, and today we've got a very special battle report. Rick is joining us and we are heading to Germany. We are playing Op Varsity. We have got the US Airborne accidentally landing in the wrong position onto a heavily defended German defensive position. So this is what we're going to do today. It's a historical battle. Rick's going to go through the campaign or the battle scenario, and we'll go through the board and we'll go through the figures. Okay, so here we are. Rick is ready to tell us the scenario for today, Op Varsity.
Yep, it's March the 24th, 1945. This is actually the largest airborne drop of the Second World War. There were gliders and paratroopers, both from the British and the Americans. On the American side, it was the 17th US Airborne. And today we're running the 513th Parachute Infantry Regiment of the US Airborne. They're called the 39ers. Now they were supposed to drop on drop zone X, which was north of the Rhine, but south of the Isel River near a town called Wesel. Now at the time Montgomery had used his artillery to put smoke in the area, which actually caused a problem because when they tried to drop the 513th, they actually dropped them in the wrong place because of the smoke. And they landed quite near drop zone Y, which is where the British gliders were landing. And what actually happened is the Americans basically landed on an anti-aircraft battery. So today we're fighting that battle. So basically the Americans have got to neutralize these three anti-aircraft guns, which I've got. And actually they lost a lot of soldiers, the Americans, but it actually helped the British an enormous amount because the planes were coming in so low and so slow that the anti-aircrafts were picking them off. And so they actually saved the lives of a lot of British paratroopers and glider men. And the other thing, as a little extra, there was a General Schlemm, was running what was left of the Germans, which was the 84th Infantry Division. And there were also some remnants of the 7th Parachute Division. Now it's getting towards the end of the war, but they wouldn't surrender. They fought very hard. So we're going to have the General Schlemm's going to be in here, in the building, yep, in his command center. Now for the Americans, they've got to knock out the three anti-aircraft guns to win. For a German win, I've got to keep them all operating. I can't shoot at them the very first because I'm going to set up, then they're going to come in, and I can't shoot at them until they're on the ground. We're going to use the drop rules from the book on page 283 of the rule book. Also, as a bonus, if the Americans can assault and capture that, they'll get a bonus point for taking out the general, which is actually my company commander. Okay.
Very good.
And that's basically it.
So there we go. Quite a tough task. Let's quickly run through the board. So we do have a road running diagonally across the centre. Neither of us have got any vehicles, so it doesn't really matter, but there's plenty of soft cover. We've got some hedges and some fences. There are trees scattered around. If they offer soft cover, they'll offer soft cover. But as I say, the fences and hedges will be soft as well. These walls will be hard cover, and we'll treat the building as a building. That is pretty much it. So it is in a rural location, so it is going to be a tough call for the Americans, and the Americans are going to drop down in the deployment. They're going to come in, yes, and we're using the drop rules, aren't we? Yes. So that'd be quite good.
I'll deploy first, then you do the drop.
Yeah, and we'll explain that as we go for anyone else that's thinking about doing something similar. So first of all, let's have a look at the forces. Okay, so this is Rick's German army.
Okay, it's 1,000 points, 10 order dice. I've got an artillery platoon, obviously. This is a platoon commander. He's inexperienced. He's just got a pistol. I then have a regular 88 with its 7 men. I've then got the regular 37mm flak Zwilling 43, which has 4 men. And then I got the 20mm flak Verling 38, which actually has the 3 men on it. And we've got some patrons here. Knispel is the commander, and then the Sturz and Lucky Ralf are being the men for the spotters for the anti-aircraft gun.
Okay.
We then have the rifle platoon, so I've got an inexperienced platoon commander with a rifle this time. And then I've got the remnants of a Fallschirmjäger squad. So this is 8 men. So Karacha is the sergeant, effectively. He's got a submachine gun. I've then got 3 men with submachine guns, a light machine gun, and then a rifleman with a Panzer at the back. I've then got, they're veterans, by the way, being powers. Then I've got 2 regular Hair Grenadier squads. They're 5 men each. So the NCO's got the submachine gun. I've got 3 riflemen and a light machine gun in each.
Yeah. Nice.
And at the end, I've got the Luftwaffe Field Division squad. These are inexperienced and green. It's a full 10-man squad. So I've got the officer with a submachine gun. I've got 2 men with submachine guns. I've got rifles, light machine gun, and at the back, 1 Panzer.
Very nice.
And then I have the company commander, who's General Schlem himself.
AKA Grey Wolf.
Which I've made Fallschirmjäger sort of stubborn.
Okay.
He's just got a pistol. I've got 1 man with an assault rifle, 1 man with a machine gun, and then 2 infantrymen. So that's just his little command, which is going to be in the bottom of the book.
There we go. So that's 1,000 points of Germans, and that's going to be a tough nut to crack. But let's have a look at the Americans. Okay, here we go. This is my American force. It's all veteran. It's just over 1,000 points, and it is, as Rick said, it's the 17th US Airborne, the 513th Paratroop Infantry Regiment. So let's have a look. I've got basically 2 infantry platoons. So up first, Grizzly is leading the 1st Infantry Platoon. And with the new rules from the armies of the United States, the American officers can take up to 7 troops with them. So they are all stubborn, they are all veteran. I didn't have enough troops to have them all with rifles, and I didn't have enough points to pay for the weapons I've got, but they all have rifles, including the officer. So he's the platoon commander, Grizzly. Then he has 2 identical sections of an NCO and 8 men. Wheelie is leading the 1st and Murphy is leading the 2nd. Again, so that's 9 rifles, all veteran, all stubborn. They have a sniper with them, so again, veteran and stubborn. Then my 2nd infantry platoon is these guys here. So Professor Pius is a new patron we've got, who is going to be leading this infantry platoon. They again are all veterans, and they have all rifles and stubborn. He is taking command of Red Bull and Miller, who are 2 sections or 2 squads for the Americans, all with rifles. And their cheeky little bonus, instead of having a sniper, they've got a light mortar. And then finally, I've got Jensen here, who is the officer in command of 2 medium mortars. They are all veteran because they're paratroopers, they have to be, and so I've had to pay for the American special rules for these guys as well, so that they are also stubborn. It's their airborne rule, and I'm using the tokens here. I've just done a video that I've released, which is for ranging in. I don't have any spotters, but I can still use these for ranging in for the mortars. So I'll put a link below if you're interested in using some of those. But there we go, 11 order dice. And just over 1,000 points. So let's get started with deployment. So first of all, I just want to say huge thanks to Osprey Games, part of Osprey Publishing, who have sent me this book. We're using the new Armies of United States book, so it covers the new rules. So we are using by air, land, and sea, and as I said, all of my airborne must be taken as veterans, and they have to pay the extra point to be stubborn. So I just have to remember that when I'm forced to take morale checks through pins, etc., or through losses, that actually they're stubborn. But yes, thank you very much to Osprey Games for sending this to me. It's very much appreciated, and I'm using the airborne force from this for my force today. Okay, so Germans have made their deployment.
General Schlemm and his unit is in here.
Yeah.
Looking at the map. Above them is one of the 5-man Air Grenadier squads with the machine gun giving them some covering fire. I then got the 88 here.
Yeah.
The flak, the 38mm flak drilling there. The 20mm flak drilling here.
Yep.
I've got the inexperienced green Luftwaffe squad here. I've got the Fallschirmjäger here. The other Air Grenadier squad are here. The artillery officer is here. And one of my other, my platoon officer for the infantry rifle squad's there. So I'm just sort of
Waiting for me to drop from
the
the
planes coming over. What's all this smoke? The player controlling the unit performing the combat drop places the order dice for the unit on the table with a directional arrow pointing to indicate where the unit is attempting to land and the direction in which it is travelling. The opponent, that's me, gets to change the direction of the arrow by up to 45 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise. The player then rolls 2 dice. The sum of these in inches is the distance the marker is moved in that direction.
Ooh, sneaky, right. So I've got 11 order dice and I'm going to have to see where all these come in. I've been studying the table and I think this edge here is quite good. I've got inexperienced troops there. They're blocking the quad flak furling. So actually, if I can narrow down, and it's the same as troops there blocking the shooting here. So actually, I'm going to try to attempt to go strong on this side. So let's start with my first troops.
So now you throw 2d6 and it goes that far.
Yeah, so I positioned it to go there. Rick's turned it to there. I do 2d6,
Ooh,
11 inches. That's quite good. Let's see where it ends up. I'm not going to do this for everyone. I'm going to see where I am and then we'll come back. Okay, so wow, I have gone strong this side. So starting with a Red Bull. Rick pretty much changed every dice. Where I put it down, he's moved it. So Red Bull is kind of straddling the fence here, the hedge. Then Grizzly landed, he was forced this way and he's landed right next to Knispel. So there's a nice strang line of American Airborne veterans over there. Wheelie has been forced into a line this way. So you can see we've got quite a lot of conga lines. This is just how they've landed. Here we've got Murphy who's forming a shield across there. The light mortar has landed in the field on this side. Miller landed here, but I couldn't keep the troops going back through these, so we just decided to let them double up. Jensen, who's the heavy weapons platoon leader, is at the back here. There is the medium mortar here. Professor Pius is at the back, and then we've got the second medium mortar here, and we've got Red Bull straddling there. So there we go. I've gone very, very heavy. I've put my sniper just here, so he is in cover, and I can try and pick some stuff off without being hit by your 88 or your quad flak furling. So there we go. That is the American deployment. Let's collect all the dice and get ready for turn 1. Okay, so what we've done as part of the rules from the paradrop, because we're a little bit disorganized and getting together, as part of the deployment, we would have gone into rally.
You should have had a rally
because they all,
coming in from reserve.
each unit takes a pin for the landing and getting organised, and then they should be in rally.
Yeah.
But because we've done it as part of deployment, we're not doing the rally. We're just going to do order dice from the bag and fight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might not have much left.
No.
But they are veteran paratroopers, so they've got a good chance. And I'm kind of swamping Lucky Ralph at the moment. Yeah. You desperately need the first dice, so we've put the dice in the bag. Give them a shake. Let's see who is going to get. Because I know what's going to happen. If you get the first one, you'll snap 2.
Obviously, I'm going to snap 2. So
same here, but I haven't got a company commander. I've just got platoon commanders. Come on, American.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
So obviously, I'm going to get out 5 dice. I'm going to put these guys inside this turn on ambush. So I'm going to leave that outside the window on the corner there. So at the bottom they're on ambush. Now the guys at the top do have a window, so I can get a machine gun firing out the window.
And a rifle.
And a rifleman. And the loader's behind him, so that is effectively 6 shots, so they're going to fire.
Yeah.
Okay. clearly, yeah, clearly these are going to fire. I'm afraid Knispel has had it, okay?
Okay, so we're advancing those as well.
I'm going to fire those, and this officer is running.
Okay.
So because I'm on a rotating platform, I can do like that. I don't know about the men are in front, but it doesn't matter. I can just move them behind. So the platform does rotate. So,
But you're not doing that first, are you?
no, I have to get these men out of the way.
Yes, just for clarity.
So I've left those hanging, basically.
Okay, which ones are you doing first then?
I think, just for clarity, he is doing what any decent German officer would do, and is running.
Tactically withdrawing.
No, I'm afraid he's run through there and is hiding behind the building. He's run out of the way.
And these guys?
They're going, oh my God, okay? They're going to get out of the way of the 88 because it's obviously going to fire. So I've advanced to there and I'm going to fire. Obviously I'm going to shoot now. I'm going to shoot this unit.
Okay, Grizzly.
So I've got, he's got a submachine gun, which is in range, and a light machine gun. So everybody's in range, but obviously they're not point blank. So let's work out the dice. The submachine gun, although he moved, it's a straight 4.
Yep.
He's firing obviously at that guy. No, and then I've got 7 shots because the light machine gun is 5, and I've got 2 other men.
Yep, and that's 5 because you've moved.
Ooh,
4 hits.
quite a few. And of course, but they're vets.
So you need 5s.
2 dead.
2 possible.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to need to do a cover save. So 1 dead, 1 pin.
That's your motto, 1 dead, 1 pin.
It is. And I just take the card for back because it helps me out.
And it's a pin, yeah. So the 88 has now got a clear line of fire.
Yep.
I'm gonna blast these lot again.
Yeah, go on in.
But it is a 4. Well, it's only 1 shot, but a 4 and a 2.
So it's gone after Grizzly.
Let's have a blast marker there. No.
There we go. The 88 shells landed.
But not good enough.
Grizzly may have survived another day.
Okay. The flank, obviously it can rotate when it's saying, oh my goodness, they're there.
Yeah, I know.
Fire.
And you've got point blank.
4 shots.
And there's no point in going down because we're within 6.
Within 6, but it's 4 shots needing a
2.
2. So, oh my
Well, they all
God.
hit.
He wasn't being...
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so you get 8 men. So you get 8 dice.
Plus 2...
Plus 1.
No, it's not, it's the flank.
You can't fire armour piercing
No,
troops.
I'm not. You're right.
So we've just clarified, although it's got plus 3 pen, that's armour piercing. This is 8 tubes, plus 1.
So
8 shots,
4.
needing 4s. So I've got a chance of surviving. 3.
3 dead, there's no...
3 dead.
No cover, so.
Yeah.
And it is
D2
pins.
1
pin.
There you go, so that's 3 dead. Oh, it's not looking good. The Americans are taking some casualties, 4 so far, but I'll take that any day. You've still got...
I've got a machine gun.
Yeah, and a rifle.
And a rifle. These guys really don't like these because they're right on top of them, so I'm going to fire, which is 6 shots.
Yeah, just needing a 4. You won't be within 6.
No, needing a 4. 6 shots. Needing a 4. Let's get rid of these hammers. They did take a lot of character. So 3
hits. Now you need to win.
I threw
5s.
7 dice. Do you want me to throw that again?
So the last 2 rolls, you tried to cheat twice.
No. It's the same.
Yes.
5.
5s.
At least it's a pin. So
1 dead,
one
1 pin.
because I'm elevated. There's no cover. 1 dead,
Another
1
dead
pin.
Well, there we go. So Wheelie's on 3 pins, Grizzly's on 2. Who is going to get the next dice? I need an American dice.
Let me take that dice out because he fired.
Put it outside.
Otherwise, I'll leave it in there. Okay. Everybody's just open fire.
Yep.
It's...
Yeah, and I'm going to do, you guys snap 2 with Grizzly,
How many dice?
and I'm going to take 2 out.
2 dice, I'm not surprised. Go for it, boys.
Right. Okay, so first up is Grizzly. He needs to pass his test. He is an officer and he's veteran, so he's got 2 pins. So he's 10, down to an 8, back up to a 10, so he passes that and he loses 1. He's going to do snap 2 of these guys. And first up, I'm going to do a run order to Wheelie, who's going to assault Knispel. Nearest man to nearest man. I do have to pass those 3 pins with an officer, so I need 9 or less. 10. Oh, they didn't like that at all when they go down. Okay, next up, these guys, they have 1 pin. They have passed, and nearest man to nearest man is going to assault. Yep. So I effectively wrap around. But I passed that, didn't I? Did I? Did I roll the pin?
Yes, you did. You passed that.
Okay.
You passed it. You threw a 6.
So let's work out. Let's work out what we've each got.
I have to take a dice out because obviously I can shoot at you as you can. Oh no, you're within 6 inches, so I can't throw.
So we'll work out the dice and come back. Okay, so Rick has just rolled his 3 submachine guns. 2 missed, so he rolled them again and they missed again. So he's got 1 hit and then he's got 7 other guys. We're going simultaneously because there's no barricade nearest to nearest, so you need them 5s. Oh, that's not bad. So that's going to be 4 hits in total.
4 dead.
4 dead in total. I've now got 9 and I need to get 4. Well, I need to get 4 kills, don't I?
Yeah.
Or more. All right, here we go. Just needing 3s. Yes, plenty. They're all gone. But I do lose 4. And let's see how far I reconsolidate. 6 inches. Nice.
Ambush.
Okay. So Rick's activating his ambush for the guys on the ground floor.
You didn't have that many behind. So
no, most were behind.
So I'm going to fire from this everything. So
yeah, it's 180 from out there, so you get to unload everything, more or less.
Yep. So I've got assault rifle, submachine gun. He's got a pistol because he's only a general. He's going to struggle. No, if he's at the door, he's okay. So I've got 4 shots at point blank.
Yep.
Then these are not going to be.
Well, it depends where you put the pistol.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true. Actually, I'll just ignore him. He's a general. He doesn't fire, for goodness' sake. So
these 4 needing 2s and 2 needing 4s.
Okay, shoot them as they run off.
Okay, so your 4 needing 2s. So 3 hits, and then you've got 2 needing 4s.
Yep. 1. So that's 4 potential kills, but you have got soft cover.
And you need 5s too.
5 to kill. Do I kill any of them? 1.
1.
That's a pin.
And a pin at least. So let's put the pin back on. And then can I do a cover save on a 5+? No, 1 dead, 1 pin. So that's 5 dead out of that unit, but they're not all in one go. So I'll just take another guy off, and they're just going to jump. The 6 inches will end up over here, I think.
Yep.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Next up is Grizzly. He's already passed his test, isn't he? And he's just going to assault Lucky Ralph here on your... Yeah. Again, it's within 6 and you've already fired anyway. So let's wrap them round and see where we end up. Okay, yeah, so we're going simultaneous. So you need 5s, 2. That's not bad. And I just need 4s because they're regulars, aren't they? 2.
That's a draw.
Yeah, so we take 2 off each. And then I've got 4 left.
I've got 2 left. 1.
1, 2.
2. Oh,
so I've wiped 2 out, but I've taken 3 dead. Ouch.
Ouch. Oh, wow. I'll leave the gun there, John. We'll just take the man off. Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's 3 dead.
Wow. 1 gun down.
1 gun down on turn 1, that's good. And I get to reconsolidate. 3 inches.
Okay,
So there we go. Grizzly is just reorganised there. Okay, next up then is Professor Pius. He's going to do an advanced order. He does need to take his test because I'm going to do a snap 2, but he is an officer, veteran officer. 10, he loves it, takes that off. Snap 2, I'm going to snap 2 Miller. And I'm also going to snap 2 this medium mortar. So let's try the medium mortar first. They've got an officer next to them. They are veteran. 8, God, rolling high, but that's good enough. And they are going to do a fire order against your quad flak velling.
Fire order against these.
Fire order, yes. They're needing a 6 or 5, but that is blue. So let's put the token next to your quad flak velling. There we go. So we are ranging in, but we've put an explosion marker next to it as well, I think. So there we go. That is the mortar starting to range in. So that was the mortar. Next up, it's going to be Miller. He is going to do an assault on Knispel, but he does need to pass that order test first with a pin. On a 4, he passes it, so that comes off. We've already looked, and there is a straight line, but Knispel gets to shoot. Has he got pistol?
Yeah.
So are you within 6?
When you get to within 6, I open fire, don't you?
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah,
so go on then.
yeah.
Just needing, well, you need to hit, don't you, first? 4. No. He's got a squad of American paratroopers.
Can he put his hands
Camoed
up?
up. Right, let's see where I end up. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 men, and you've got 1. So is he regular or inexperienced?
Oh, he's totally inexperienced, but he's got a 1.
So he hasn't got anyone. I just need to get a 3. And I just do it with 2. I missed 1, but yeah, so I kill him and I reconsolidate the 6 inches. 6, I like it. Let's see where I end up. So there we go. Miller has gone 6 inches. We're pushing forward. I don't care if you've got a quad flak furling there or not. Next up then, please. Who's going to get next dice? Come on. Yes.
The US.
Okay, next up it's Jensen. He is going to do you guys. Oh, I haven't done Professor Pius yet.
No,
Pius.
that's why I put the other thing down
Yes,
so you can
yes,
see
indeed.
what you need to do.
So I'll do Jensen in a second. Professor Pius is just going to run up. So we go there, and I'm just going to measure and see if I can shoot. Actually, I could probably shoot the top floor, couldn't I? Or do I go? I'm thinking about that quad flak velling. Let's put a pin on it because you never know. Ammo within 24. I've got rifles, nothing else. Might be out. It's these guys here.
Oh.
They're easily out, aren't they?
It's, for your information, the range is 31.
31. Okay, there we go. So that was him. That was the end of that snap 2. Then Jensen here is going to do a snap 2. I'm going to do the mortar and the light mortar in front of him. So Jensen needs to pass his test first, but he is an officer and he is veteran. So he passes that, clears the pin. And let's see where he is going to end. So what I am going to do is I'm going to fire the mortar first. He needs to pass his test with the officer next to him. Passes it, so that pin comes off. And he is also going to fire at your quad flak velling, needing a 6. Oh, no! And I get it.
No,
so,
that's all 3.
Yes, so he's ranged in. But
2 inch, plus 2.
Yeah, so I've got 3 plus 2. And they're regular, are they?
3 ones.
1, but there's 2 dead.
And D2 pins.
2.
2 pins.
But they should be right, but you are down to the last man, aren't you?
Yep. So I have to take him out then.
Okay, so the red has ranged in, but
company commander.
2 pins, so it's normally a 9, down to a 7,
Up
back
to
up.
11.
Yeah, so you'd be right, you're just on the last man
But
standing.
he's got 2 pins. Now he's getting cross now. There's 1 man. I'll put a dice to show that he's only got 1 man left. So he's -1 to shoot.
Very good. And I'm ranged in, which is excellent. Good shooting from then. Then the last one. So that was him. Jensen, I've just measured it. It's going to run to here. Then the light mortar is going to advance once he's taken his test, and he's going to shoot the light mortar. So again, got an officer next to him. He's veteran with a pin. 8, he loves it. Okay, so the light mortar's just moved 6 inches forward. I'm going to fire at the 88. So I'm going to need a 6. No, 3. But I will need a ranging in on the green. So we go slowly ranging in on the light mortar on the 88. Doesn't really seem cost-wise very effective, but let's see what happens.
It's an American again.
American again. Right. I think this time I'm going to have to get something moving, aren't I? So I'm going to do a fire order with the sniper. He does have a pin, so I have to pass that first. But I do have an officer next to him. So he passes, and I'm going to do a single shot at your 88. Ooh. Okay, so the sniper can't shoot the 88 because I've got some guys in the way. And although I ignore cover, I can't shoot within 1 inch of my men. So I'm going to shoot at that squad there and try and take out the NCO, but the Germans, doesn't really matter because the Germans will.
24 inches, don't matter.
It's a scoped rifle, isn't it? So I just need a 3.
Yep.
And a miss. Typical of snipers.
The flak is really.
Okay, Rick is up with the flat belling.
It's got 2 pins.
But you've got a company commander next to him, haven't you?
Yeah, but the fact it's 2 pins is pretty bad because I'm down to 1 man. Yeah, I'm now down to 1 pin. So I've got 8 shots, but I've still got a pin. I'm down to 1 man, so it's now gone from 4s to 6s.
I like that. Okay. So you're firing at the mortar.
That's ranged in.
Yeah, that's ready. The red, isn't it?
Boom, boom,
this
boom,
one here.
Because you've got soft cover, but.
So needing 6s because you're last man and you've got
3 6s. Oh,
1 6.
Well, it's a pin.
It is a pin at least, or D2 pins.
It's not going to stop it, is it? Oh, he's dead. Potentially.
And then I do have a save on a 5 or a 6. Nope, so that's 1 dead, 1 pin.
It's 2 D2 pins.
Yeah, it'll only be 1.
It's 2.
2 pins.
Mind, he's not going to shoot again.
So 2 pins and 2 guys left on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so last up is Red Bull. I'm just going to get him moving. So here's veteran with a pin. That's fine. So I think I'm just going to hop the hedge and get a line against that fence and start shooting on your Germans down there.
Yeah.
There we go. Red Bull has advanced. I've got 9 rifle shots into the Germans there. They're in soft cover. Just about, but they are. So 9 shots. Okay, 9 shots needing 5s just because I've moved. So that's 3. So that's a pin at least. That's good. Can I kill anyone or wound them on a 4? Are they?
Yeah,
so 2, and then you get cover saves of 5 or 6.
Yeah, I can save it. It's not a problem. Oh,
2 dead and a pin.
Oof, oof.
That would do.
Okay, 2 dead and a pin.
Okay, so last die.
Go to the fence. Yeah.
And Krabacha is up. He's got his Fallschirmjäger.
I'm gonna get over here and shoot. So I'm gonna shoot.
Who are you shooting at?
I might as well shoot these guys.
Wheelie. Poor Wheelie's already got 3 pins.
With no, I think I can get all mine. Well, how many have I got to shoot? It's gonna be really. I've got 3 machine guns actually at the back. So I've got a machine gun, light machine gun, and the rifleman. He's not going to shoot his Panzer.
And they've all got movement penalty. Okay, so shooting a wheelie, you want to get more pins on it, don't you? That's what it is. Okay, so
how many have I got? I got 6 shots. 6 shots.
Needing 5s?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Ooh.
That's good.
Not so clever.
Did you try and blow them over?
Yeah,
please turn into a 5.
To get that over, it didn't work.
Wheelie, you survive another day.
Okay.
Well, at least another turn. So there we go. Quite a bloody first turn, really. I mean, if you look at my pile of dead, that is probably the most I've ever had in turn 1. But you've also lost one of the objectives, but you've still got 2 in it. Let's collect up the dice and see what happens next. Okay, turn 2. The Americans have made a very good push on this side. We've taken one of the objectives. We've nearly blown up a second. Rick is starting to reinforce the third. He just has to hold on to them and stop me getting them. But who's going to get the first one? Hopefully it's American. No. Oh, it's you again. I never get the first one. Snap two.
So, let's do it.
Yes. You needed that one, didn't you?
I did indeed. And I've got very few dice. I've snapped 2 5.
So your officer in the bottom, snap two, yep.
He's firing out there.
Yep.
The guys the top are firing out this window.
Yep. Quad flak Velling. He's going to fire.
He's going to fire.
Mercer.
He's going to advance.
Yeah.
He's going on ambush, and the 88's going to fire.
Whoa, so it's going to be like a heavy German. Well, you're firing pretty much everything, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, where are you starting?
I'm starting with the flak Velling. It's firing against the mortar.
So he does have a pin.
I've got to get with the pin, but he is within 12.
Yeah, so anything other than a foo bar.
He's shouting out of the window.
Anything but a foo bar, foo bar, 666, 666.
I have had 4 6s, didn't I?
No. Oh no, that adds up to 6.
No pin. So now I need 5s.
Yeah. 8 shots, needing 5s.
Guys, needing 5s. That's more like
3.
3
potentials. There's only 2 guys there, so wait, you can only roll 2. Because you put a 1-inch template, you can't hit 2 guys twice, can you? You can't hit guys twice, so there's only 2 dice.
Can I keep the double to 2 6s?
But it's +1, isn't it? And they're veterans, so you need 4s. Nope.
I did throw 2 6s and a 1.
Again, you threw too many dice, Rick.
I threw 2 6s and a 1.
I like you did previously, you re-rolled them, so that's absolutely fine. But it is D2 pins, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they survived it, amazingly.
1 pin, 1 more pin.
1 more pin. But that is the problem with having that rule where you can only hit 1 guy once. Because actually, if you're hitting a hail of bullets,
it should wipe them out.
And yeah, it should. They're not just going to get hit once, are they? There's going to be a hail of bullets coming in. But anyway,
there's a lot. Anyway,
that's only your first one. You've still got lots more to go. Who's next?
Firing out.
Ground floor.
Yeah. Oh, I could put it on ambush. Do I want to fire? I'm going to put him on ambush, okay? So if anybody comes anywhere near him...
And that's your officer in there, isn't it?
Yeah, so if they move, we can still see it. The guys up here, however, are going to shoot straight down.
And are they shooting at Murphy, or are you going for...
Well, they're going to be within
Wheelie.
6 inches. So, Well, Grizzly is the officer, isn't he?
Grizzly is the officer.
Which is putting a bubble for all these guys.
It is.
But I would need a 4 compared to a 2.
Yeah. But they are against the hedge, even though you're elevated, they are against it, aren't they? So
I'm gonna try and take out the officer.
yeah, trying to go for Grizzly.
Yeah. So I got
Is that
5 light machine gun
and a
plus
rifle.
a guy. 6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just needing 4s.
Yeah. All 4s. No, 3
3.
potentials.
That could be enough.
But they are blinking tough
Veterans.
guys, aren't they?
1.
1 potential.
And I get cover save.
Yeah, because of the gun there.
And it's a 5 or a 6.
Oh,
6.
okay.
So it's just a pin.
Just a pin. It's still a pin.
Grizzly, you're still in it, mate.
Um,
Next, your officer.
Mercer's gonna poke round there, advance, and he's gonna shoot Grizzly as well.
Oh.
He's got a rifle.
Yeah.
He must
So
be-
just needing a 5,
He's
followed
done.
by a 5, and then I get a 5 up save.
Yeah, it's easy. Oh, I missed. That was close.
Okay, now we're going on to the big guns. Well, the big gun, the 88.
Yeah.
1 shot. Hasn't moved. We can't move, but it just needs a 4.
Okay.
Who are you
am I
shooting
gonna
at?
shoot at? Okay. These all got a lot of pins. These guys worry me a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Red Bull.
He's got 3 pins. He's got 2. The officer's got 2. He's a bit away. He can't get to me. But these guys are very dangerous.
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
Jesus. You know.
boom. That's the trouble. It's a lot of points, isn't it, for that?
A lot of points for
Wow.
something that
So
doesn't hit anything.
most of the dice left are mine. And there's only 1 for you. Okay. Grizzly's up first. He does have 2 pins. He's going to do a snap 2, but he needs to pass that first. He is veteran with 2 pins, back to a 10 or less. And I get it. So 1 of the pins comes off. And he is going to snap to wheelie.
Yeah.
And let's have a think. Okay, I'm going to do Murphy as well. So first up is wheelie. Let's get him doing something. He needs to pass his test. He's got 3, but an officer next to him, so it's basically 9 or less. Yeah, so he loses a pin. And he is just going to stand and shoot at those guys. So it's going to be 5 shots.
I'm not going down over there.
Needing 5s because I've got pins. 4 hits.
How come have you thrown 4 or 5?
And then I need 4s. 3. So that's a pin and 3.
They could all be dead.
It could be, but you do have a 5 or a 6 cover save for the
So
hedge.
let me just check here. How many 5s and 6s did you just roll? That's 5 in 8 shots. You threw over 5. So I need over 2.
Oh, you saved 2, so 1 dead, 1 pin.
Okay. I get another pin, but only 1 died.
So that's wheelie bean.
I get another pin.
That's a rum. Sorry, a fire. And then I need the next guy. Okay, next up, let's see if I can get Murphy moving. It's got 2 pins.
Oh,
Clears both of them.
more.
That's just what I
Let's
needed.
get it right. The last rolls you had 5 over 5 out of 8, and then you threw 2 dice and get 2 ones.
This is what it's called, fluky Justin. But there we go, right, or jammy Justin.
Jeez.
Right, let's see what I'm going to do with them. There we go. Murphy's just advanced to there, and I am going to open fire on your 88. So I've got 4 rifles. You are going to get a hard cover save though, aren't you?
Yeah.
So just needing 5 because I've moved. 1, so that's a pin, that's what I was looking for. Can I wound anyone on a 4 up? I do, on a 5. And then you get the cover save.
Hard cover.
Yeah.
4,
6.
5 or 6. Oh.
No, 1 dead, 1 pin.
Oh no. One of the guys loading.
Yeah, don't take
bit
Stuart's.
the dust. No. He's bitten the dust.
There we go.
I've got a pin now. Ugh.
So that was my snap 2. Grizzly, he is just going to do an advance as well, up to the hedge line. So there we go. Grizzly's just ended up 6 inches to there, and these 3 guys are just going to shoot at the guy, the loader on the end. I have moved and I've got a pin, so it's going to be 6. I think there's a 1 inch gap there, isn't there, to
Yeah, just
get
about.
the guy on the end. So needing 6s though, nothing. But there we go. That was my snap 2. Next, that's hopefully it should be American. Okay, I'm going to do a snap 2 with Professor Pius. He's going to do the mortar and the sniper.
Yeah. Is he
Oh
within
no, I don't think actually anyone else is within 6, are they? So it'll just be.
He's within 6.
Yeah, you can't though because they're just
Oh,
officers the same value.
still, no.
But anyway, I'm going to do no. That's fine. I'll just do those. So he doesn't need to take a test, but these guys do. So they're going to go first.
The
So
mortar.
it's 10 down to a 7, back up to a 9. Oh,
that's a
Fuba.
Fuba.
Just after teasing you, 4, 5, 6, they ran off.
Is that right? They were...
Yeah, towards the nearest edge, and that's the one that Blimmin ranged in as well, isn't
Yes,
it?
it was the range it was.
So there we go. My officer, Pius, has run up this way just to get close to the objective, trying to get that officer. But that does mean the red ranging in comes off, so your 1 guy lives another day.
Yeah.
Fluky. Okay, I'm going to advance Red Bull here. I could stand and fire, I guess. Take those guys out, but I need to get moving. Actually, I am just going to stand and fire. And I'm going to fire at your 2 guys on their own.
Ooh.
Okay, Rick's just put them down, so he's going to get the extra cover save. So 9 shots, just needing 4s because I haven't moved. So those miss, that's 4 hits. 2 hits, but you do get soft cover save and down.
So that's a 5 down to a 3.
Yep. 1 dead,
No.
1 pin, and that's half your guys.
Yeah.
We know you're outside of 12.
Yes. It's okay. Problem.
Now you get a Fuba.
Okay.
Oh, bugger.
He ran off as well. That's not good.
Okay, the rest are mine. So I'm going to just fire this mortar here. He's ranging in on your quad flak Verling.
Yep.
I think I need a 5, don't I?
Yes, it says 5.
So, come on. I've been rolling high. 5 or a 6. No, 4. If you could change that to a 4.
Turn it over to a 4.
Okay. Then let's move along. Oh, I forgot to do anything with my sniper, didn't I? But hey, hey.
You can do whatever you want. No?
I know. Right, let's work out what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fire my light mortar because I want to try and get some pins on you. And that needs a 5+ on your 88. Nope. So it's now going to need a 4+. Okay, next up, Professor Pius is going to do a run order. And he's going to run this way, down towards the 88. I want to get some more troops on that side. Are you going to activate your ambush?
These haven't been, have they?
Nope.
No, so I'm certainly not going to activate the ambush.
Okay, cool.
These run in my sight.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate. Oh, you've got high cover, but I don't care. I'm going to fire.
It's probably, well, you've got a couple of rifles, have you, and a machine gun?
I've got
Probably
LMG.
best to measure it, I mean, for your rifle. Oh, that
The
looks
rifle's at
quite
the
easy,
front.
24.
20,
Yeah.
yeah. So, 6 shots again. LMGs are out, but I've got
Yeah,
6
so you got
shots.
one rifle, 1 LMG. So 6 shots, just needing 4s.
Yeah. Let's see if I kill the trees. Where have I done it from?
Ooh,
3.
not bad, 3.
3 potentials.
Now needing a 5.
Nothing
but a pin.
Yeah, but a pin.
There we go, so they end their run order there with the pin. Next up will be Miller. These guys here, they're just going to do an advance order. Okay, next up is Miller, and he's going to do an advance order. And he's just going to move 6 inches this way to take the hedge line. And tell me if you can activate your ambush.
Well, you fired the light mortar. You got him to run, but there's no one else to come this way, is there? So I might as well.
Well, you tell me when you... Well, it doesn't really matter.
When you're in position, well, you're here within 6 inches of the door, I think.
There we go, so I've just ended up there. The 6 inches just took us to the edge of the hedge, so
didn't get
it wasn't quite point blank. But you're going to fire now? So
yeah, 6 shots at a 4.
That's 3. Now needing 5s. That's a pin at least.
Now a pin. 1 potential.
And I get a save of 5 or a 6 because of the hedge. No, 1 dead, 1 pin.
That's it. 1 dead, 1.
So because they have advanced, I do get to shoot.
Yep.
So I'm going to open fire at
A Mercer.
your
Or flak.
quad flak building.
Yeah.
So yes, so let's go. It's going to be at the quad. It's not going to really do anything, is it? Actually, I am going to go for Miller, but it's still going to be a 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm more likely to get him though, aren't I? 1 hit.
Yes, 3 will kill him.
Yes.
Oh no, you shot Mercer.
Oh, is it Mercer? So
Mercer.
Miller has shot Mercer. And I got him. That's another dice at the back.
Oh.
Very good. Then moving up, I've got my sniper. He's going to fire at your quad flank Verling.
Oh. He is.
So needing a 3.
Ah.
Ah,
This
that's
is
missed
fantastic.
every turn. Right, let's see what else I've got. That's them. Oh, I've got Jensen here. He is going to, with his 2 rifles, just move to here and fire
At the house.
at the house. Yeah.
Upper floor or lower floor?
Let's go for the upper floor. So 2 rifle shots, 1 hit.
Oh no.
They're 4s in there, aren't they? To wound. Oh, wrong dice. 4s in there to wound. 1 wound,
A wound.
but you did get cover save in the building.
Cover. It's not a 4+. I haven't lost a man, but returning fire, sir. No, I'm okay, but
Yeah.
him.
But it is a pin.
Yeah.
Then I should have 1 left. Yeah, so is the die here. So
Yeah.
everyone's been. So that is the end of turn 2. End of turn 2. Yes, crikey. It's been a bit of a bloodbath, and I can't believe I food-barred. But there we go. The Americans are making a push. Let's see if I can keep the momentum. Okay, turn 3. Everything to play for. Who's going to get the first one?
It's always just.
No, you jinxed it. You should have kept quiet. But it is American. So let's work out what I'm going to do because I'm going to do a snap 2. Okay, so I'm going to do a snap 2 with Jensen. Oh.
You want to fire this, maybe?
Yeah, a bit like that. Yes, I'm going to have to fire this mortar. I was trying to do a snap 2, but I've moved all my officers up, and I've accidentally moved my sniper out of 6 inches of an officer. So I'm just needing a 4 to hit on the quad flak velling. I knew that would happen.
Okay,
Got a 3.
Have you got the blue 3?
Yes. There we go. Swap it to a 3.
Right.
But he's still in it. Next die. Yes, it's German, and I'm guessing you're doing a snap 2.
Obviously, everybody is going to do stuff.
Indeed. So I'm going to get a bloody nose again. Okay, so pretty much everything of yours can go.
It's looking over there.
Yeah, you're going for the mortar again. No pins, so you get to fire, but you do have a -1 because you're on the last guy.
5.
My mortar didn't like the other one didn't like it up and did he? So,
They didn't like the flat welling fire at all.
but you're only needing 5s this time because I couldn't get a pin on you.
About this mortar, that's been my bane of my life. Only
2 hits.
potentials.
So that's going to get all 3. So 3 on a +1. Needing 4s. 1 dead.
Only 1.
1 and D3 pin. D2 pin. Sorry.
Oh, for God's sake! Come on. Oh,
1 pin. And
one dead, 1 pin.
I've
that's
got
it.
cover save because it's soft cover, isn't it? 5 or 6. No, 1 dead, 1 pin. So
Yeah.
they are down to 2.
This is a duel. It's unbelievable duel.
I'm surprised you didn't go for a big squad of men. I thought you were going to go like 10 Miller out or something.
No, but they're dead, aren't they? They're dead. He's dead next
Yes,
go. You
I
hit
do.
him. He's
Yeah.
dead. Next go, if I don't get the first dice, he's dead because he's going to be dead.
So which one's going next then? You've got these guys in ambush, you've got the guys at the top firing.
Okay, yep. So, where's your officer around here? Grizzly.
Yeah, or you got Jensen.
Yeah, but I'm going for the officer because I'm going to shoot at Grizzly with
Yeah.
my men up there. They have a pin, so I have
Yeah.
to take them around test.
You should pass that because you've got company commander below him.
Yes, but unless I get a foo bar, at which point they might be shooting at somebody else. So do I get rid of the pin? Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so you've got an LMG and a rifle.
6 shots, point blank, firing down 2.
Point blank.
Right down there.
Oh, you're going for Murphy, are you?
Oh, no, oh.
I
This
thought
is,
you
no,
said-
I'm going for him. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I can hit that one.
No.
Yes. Yeah, come on. That's a point blank.
Okay, we're going to say it's point blank then. It's very, very close. But
Yeah.
it pretty much touches, so. Go on then.
Fire. It's 2s. Shoot. Oh my God. 4 potentials.
Oh my God.
Well,
Now you need 5s.
he's dead. He's dead.
Just a pin. Well done, Grizzly. Woo-hoo. He's obviously running zigzag.
I sit down.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Now you got your Fallschirmjäger, is it? On this side?
I'm going to fire the 88.
Yeah. It does have a pin, so you need to pass that because you might foo bar.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good, would it? No.
No, but you clear the pin.
Cleared the pin.
And who are you firing at?
Oh, yeah. So, this is the 3rd attempt,
You
okay?
go for Red Bull again. He's quite bunched.
Very bunched.
Yeah,
Come on.
you'd easily get 6 or 7 of those.
He's dead, okay?
On the 2, probably not.
On a 4.
You get him.
Jeez, that's an 88 hit. And the template is HE3.
Okay, you got your template?
Finally, I hit something. I have to choose the most men, so it's 6.
Yep.
Can't get, but I can get 6.
So 6. I could have gone down, but I didn't. So I do get a couple because I need to keep moving, and it's not about the amount of dice I save; it's about taking you out. So what's the
It's
On
+3.
on a 3-inch template?
Yeah, +3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, safe as on 5
Yeah.
direct.
So take off the ones.
God.
1.
Okay.
That's 5.
5.
So I get 5 saves, needing 5 ups because I've got hedges in the way. So I save 2, so that's 3 dead.
And D3 pins. 1.
What?
1.
There's 3 dead.
One pin.
1 pin.
But I finally hit with an 88.
Yeah. Ouch.
Okay.
That stings.
Is that it?
Yes. You still get your Fallschirmjäger to think about.
Come and get me. So,
Is that
do it.
ambush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that everything of mine? Have I fired?
I think
Yeah.
that's it, isn't it?
Didn't
So it's now everything for me.
Okay.
Okay, so first up, let's have a go with the sniper on your quad flak Verling. I can get the point if I take him out. I just need a 3 to hit him. If I get a 3, I ignore cover. He gets a +1 to hit. Is he 4? Down to
Yeah.
a 3.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
finally the
Oh.
quad.
He did so well.
Ouch. So he's gone. So that's
Oh,
2 of the 3 I need to get.
But he was doing
Okay,
so
let's see
well.
what I'm going to do next. Okay, next up, Red Bull is going to advance because he needs to get moving and he's here. So let's get him jumping over and moving forward. So he does
There's
have a
the
pin, but he's got an officer within 6, so that is fine.
Yeah.
So he shrugs off the 88 hit and he's going to advance 6 inches over.
It's 18 inches.
Okay, so 6 shots at those.
5.
You still get cover because I'm not right up against it, so
No.
just needed 5s. 4 hits.
Just a minute. Is that 4 5s out of 6 dice?
Yeah. Needing 5s to wound.
Just a minute.
3.
Is that 3
Yes.
over 5 out of 4
Yeah.
dice? Am I not reading this right?
So that's at least a pin, but you do have a soft cover save because I didn't keep up against the hedge.
So let's see how many of I've got 3 dice. Let's see
Yeah.
how many 5s I get.
All of them, just a pin.
Yes, just a pin.
Okay, next up the light mortar's just going to fire again at your 88, and he needs a 4 up to hit because we've got the green token next to him. So 4 up.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
I ranged in. Let's get the green ranged in marker next to him,
No.
and a 1-inch template.
I have to be within 1 inch of each other. Gets
Is that 3 or?
2 really.
All right, let's say 2.
2. Oh my god. That +1.
2 dead.
Oh.
You can't save on that either, can you?
No. Well, I can't take the guy putting
Pins, 1 pin.
one pin. I can't take the guy off who's loaded. Oh no.
Next up, Murphy is just going to fire at your 88. So it's 4 rifle shots. Just needing 4s. There's going to be a pin at least. Needing a 4 up. Oh, you got a shield on you, but anyway, it's a pin.
2 pins.
Then let's do Grizzly is going to advance to here. Oh, he needs to pass his test, but he's an officer. He's got 3 pins, 2 pins, sorry. So he loses a pin. He moves to there.
Oh no.
And he is going to do 3 rifle shots at your Fallschirmjäger.
Oh, you're firing at me, Fallschirm.
Yeah. So none hit because I've got a pin. Then Professor Pius is going to move up and open fire. So let's see where he goes. And as Rick pointed out, he's got a pin, but he is an officer.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Yeah, he's fine. So 6 inches, jumps him over
Okay.
to there. Okay, so I've just got there. You're going to activate your ambush, needing 5s because you've got a pin.
That means I have to pass on my out test.
No, 'cause
no,
you're already
I've
on
already
ambush,
done it. Yeah. I've got a pin, haven't I? Yeah.
So needing 5s. 1.
There's a
That's going to be a
pin.
pin.
Yep, that's a pin on you and nothing but a
Nothing
pin.
but a
Got
pin.
That's okay.
Right, then they are going to open fire on your Fallschirmjäger.
Yep. And me, they got hard cover.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
Yeah, so just looking for a 6. And I get 2.
Oh, that's another pin.
That's another pin. That's what I'm trying to do. Just get some pins on
Yeah.
there. Then looking to wound on a 5 because a veteran. No, just that pin. So that's them. Then I've got a couple more left. Grizzly's been, hasn't he? They fired. Okay, let's see if Wheelie can pass that test. He's got 2 pins, but an officer within 3 inches. Yes, so 1 pin comes off. And I normally think always try and shoot, but I'm going to go for a run order and run round here. Okay, Rick's activating his ambush.
I'm going to fire. Unfortunately, you get high cover, but I do want to put a pin on you.
Yeah. So,
I'm going to fire. So,
what have you got? You got assault rifle. We'll check. You got 6 shots because you got an assault rifle, SMG, and 2 rifles. So 6 shots needing 4s.
yep. Should hopefully get a pin on him.
Yeah.
2 potentials.
Yeah.
You've got the cover of the wall,
And
of
you
course.
5s.
Nothing but a pin, but
But,
it's gonna be 88.
yeah, he is going for the 88. But Wheelie's got 2 pins. Okay. It's still me, isn't it? Trying to get through these dice. Okay, so I've got 2 left. I've got Jensen and Miller. Miller has a pin, so he needs to pass that to get over, but Jensen's next to him, so it gives him the buff. Let's come around this side and see what I can do. Okay, let's see if I can pass Miller. It's 1 pin, but he's got an officer. That passes, so that comes off.
That was close.
He is going to advance. I don't really have much choice, do I? And Jensen is then going to do an advance. But let's get Miller up and in your face. Okay, these guys are just going to open fire onto the guys in there. These 4, I'll do 5. Sorry, I'll do fire first because they've moved, which is a 5. Point blank,
3.
which is a 3.
Oh,
So
don't
they all
tell me
hit.
they all hit.
Then I've got 2 guys on the end, which are going to need 5s because they've moved. They missed.
So you need 5 to kill. These are veterans.
Ah, they're all veteran.
Aye.
Your company commander.
Yep.
1 dead, 2 dead.
Potentially.
And, yes, I know, but it is a pin. I'm just softening you up. It is all.
4 plus.
Yeah, just a pin.
Just nothing but a pin. They don't care they're being shot at.
And last up, Jensen is just going to move up to here. In fact, he's just going to run to there. And that is the end.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. Wow. I've almost got my objectives. But I want that officer as well. Okay, turn 4. The Americans are making a pretty good push. All the dice from the bag. And Rick has politely reminded me that the Americans have a rule where every 3 rifles I get an extra shot, and I've not been doing it. Bearing in mind my entire army has rifles.
Just
So I will have to remember it moving forward.
Please, I just
But 3 rounds of no extra shots. But it hasn't impacted the game. So who's going to get first dice? Come on, Americans, come on. Oh, not again. It's Germans, so you get everything to go.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Okay, so Rick's going to fire the 88 point blank at Wheelie. Sorry, mate, you've been pushing. Let's see if we can keep you in it. He
I'm going to
does.
do an assault against him.
Okay.
And...
Well, everything of yours gets C. You got the other 2, haven't you, as well?
So I'm going to fire point blank out the window.
Yep.
And down here, which is the first guy, we're going to shoot Jensen dead.
Okay.
So he's firing up there. So take the top off.
So which one are you doing first?
Okay. I would like to do this one first.
The 88. So you do have to take a test in case you foobar.
Yeah.
And we've both rolled a double 6.
We have, unusually.
So 2 pins.
It's regular, down to an 8.
Down
Up.
to a 7.
Well, okay, yeah.
Up to 11. So as long as you don't get foobar. Oh, that's
But I've still got the damn
still got a
pin.
pin. So it's normally a 4, pin 5, point blank 3 to hit Wheelie. Come on, 1 or 2. Oh my goodness, Wheelie. Oh, you got the luck of the devil there, mate.
God's sake.
Right,
Okay.
what's next then? So you're doing an assault with, oh no, you're going to do the other ones first.
Yeah, because I'm going to fire him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot
Jensen.
down.
Yeah,
down
go on
there.
then.
Come on.
So you got a machine gun and a rifle.
Yeah, go. Oh, they're bound to be within 6 inches.
Yeah, that is. So it's just going to be 2s.
You'll never take this building. Oh, give up.
Hey, you got 3 hits. That's more than enough.
I got 2 1, 3 1s. What do you mean? 3 hits.
So that's a pin. 5s to kill.
They're all dead. I threw 5, 5, 6 last time. 2 hits.
And they are dead. I don't think they'll get cover there, will
No,
they?
not there. Look, he's dead.
Well, I don't know though. He's behind a tree.
Oh my god. No.
What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, next up then. You've got the guys shooting out the front. They got point blank as well.
Let's get rid of these. Okay, even. Even
the pistol can
He's
shoot.
getting a bit scared now, right?
7 shots is that?
Yep. 7
Just
shots.
needing 3s.
Why is it 3s? Not point blank.
Well, it's normally 4. Oh yeah, sorry. Down to 2s.
Come on, the gentlemen, we're not over yet. How many shots can I throw
So
out?
7 shots, needing 2s.
They're all dead. There we go.
No, you need 5s.
It's not a problem. 5 5s. There you go. 4.
4. So that's
Dead.
4 dead. 1,
And
2.
I am out.
They're stubborn. They don't care.
Yeah, but they still have to take them out, don't they?
Okay, so Miller's got 1 pin, but I ignore it. So it's a 10 or less. And they're gone.
Ah, thank God.
That's another 12 I've just rolled. Ugh. But then I don't really need to get after Grey Wolf. I can leave him there, couldn't I?
No, it's only a bonus for you.
So what else have you got left? Is that it?
I'm doing an assault.
Oh, yes. Hang on. I haven't gone yet, have I?
You
And that's
can shoot.
outside of 6, so I
Yeah,
get
you-
reactionary fire.
You can shoot.
And line of sight, I get to go first, don't I?
Assault.
Okay, so only 2 of them can see, so I get reactionary fire, needing nothing. So
But you will go for. Oh, I've got 2 pins. What if I throw a foobar? You just do a foobar.
you could roll one as well. You rolled one after me
It would be
last
awful,
time.
wouldn't it? Ooh, I've got 1 pin, but we all
They're
wrap
still
around.
So these are veterans, so I need to kill 4. I've got 4 shots. I need to get 5s or more. 2
Ooh,
dead.
Very good.
So take 2 off.
2 off. So I take 2 riflemen. So how many have I won? These all. Oh my god, I have to take the loader off. Okay.
So what have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4 SMGs.
Yep.
So roll
And
those,
then a
and then
machine
another
gun.
machine gun. Yeah.
4 SMGs.
1,
2.
2. So we're even Stevens at the moment.
And no.
Even
So
Stevens.
you lose 2, and then we go again. So I got 4.
I've got 2. Roll your 4. 1.
Ah.
So I just need to get 2. No.
But I
you've
do
got
roll
them.
again, don't I?
Well, no, you
Anyway.
killed both of them.
No, well, it didn't matter.
I didn't kill any.
Yeah.
So how far do you get to reconsolidate?
Oh, that's a very.
And that's Murphy gone.
I'll take a dice out the bag.
You will do.
6 inches. Aren't I? So I just need to spread. Ah, the gate's gone. The explosions have destroyed the gate. So I have to make sure I'm within an inch. So like that. But you're going to shoot point blank into me anyway.
Maybe. So all the dice are now mine. Okay, first up, the light mortar is going to fire at your 88. It has ranged in. So just needing anything. 6, it would have ranged in
At
again.
least 2 men.
So we say 2, shall we? 2 dead.
Well, I'm having trouble taking any off now.
And 1 more pin.
Okay, and another pin back. So I'm going to leave Stuart's on there, but of course
Someone else's.
these are fixed, these 2. So.
Yeah. So that was
That's
that
fixed.
one.
No, that's an order test.
Oh,
An
yes, it
order
is.
test.
Yes. We
But-
still have a company commander, so
It shouldn't be too bad. No, I'm still there because the commander says, do not leave your post. Although they're looking a bit worried.
So next up will be this mortar. He does have a pin. So So let's see if I can pass that. He is veteran 7. That pin comes off. And I am going to fire straight at your building. So just needing a 6. For a second I saw it.
You're firing at the building?
Yeah, it's needing a 5+ next time. So that was them.
Explosion markers.
Oh no, I've put the 5+ on. I think that's for ranging in. Okay, next up is going to be Grizzly. He does have a pin. So let's see if I can pass that. 8, but he does. And he is just going to move up and around to here. So there we go. These guys, they're normally a 4.
4 shots at a 3. Oh, you got 4 dice,
Yes.
finally.
So these guys have moved, takes them up to 5, but point blank down to a 3. And I'm against you, won't get cover.
No
So
cover.
4 dice because I get an extra one for every 3. 3 hits. That extra one didn't help
5
whatsoever.
to kill.
2 dead
2
and a
dead.
pin.
No cover.
Just 1 pin.
Oh, yeah.
So next up, Professor Pius is going to advance. He needs to pass that morale check. And on a 3, he loves it. That comes off. And he is just going to move up to the hedge line here.
And then shoot it.
So we go. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 2 extra. So that's 10 rifle shots at, yes, you're 88. Okay, so movement is going to be 5.
Oh, you added for the extra.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shots. Needing 5s.
Oh my
not
goodness
bad.
me. What do you mean not bad? Come on.
Yeah. So
Over
then
50%.
needing, you've got gun shield, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is that for cover or?
Yeah, it's just a... Oh, okay. I've got to tell you. 5s out of 5. Okay. Because it is facing you.
Okay.
So 5 5s. Okay.
Okay.
Well, you've thrown a lot of 5s. 5 5s. Oh,
2, so that's 3 down. That's
Dead,
gone.
dead, he's dead.
Yes.
Oh, poor Stutz. Oh, that's a victory.
It is. We'll just play to the end of the term.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get your officer. Next up will be Wheelie. He does have 2 pins, but I've got the officer next to him. So 6 clears a pin. He is going to advance 6 inches this way.
Oh. Shoot, yeah, it's all not even got cover.
So there we go. So I've just advanced. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be movement 5, pin 6, point blank 4. Was that one cooked?
Yeah, definitely, isn't it? That one.
Okay. So
Yeah,
3
5s.
hits,
These 5's got no cover.
2,
Ah!
and a morale check.
Oh no. That'd be right.
You got
He's
yeah,
veterans, I mean.
and company commander. They love
So
it.
he's still going.
So that was them. Then the last one left is Red Bull and the sniper. So the sniper is going to take a shot at Krabatcha, just needing a 3.
Oh.
4 hit. Then just needing a 4. So it's just a pin. And then the last one will be Red Bull. And Red Bull is going to advance over here.
No.
And he gets to there. The rearest guy gets to there and everyone else in between. And they are also going to fire at Krabatcha, who's he's going to have hard cover.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 shots, just needing 5s.
Oh my god.
That's not bad. 5. Then I need 5s again.
That's more than 50% again, isn't it?
None. Just a pin.
4. He's trailing pins behind him.
There we go. And I think that was the last
Yeah.
die. So there we go. We've decided that is the end of the game on the end of term 4. The 3 objectives have been taken by the Americans.
Yep.
We have, it's a bit like real life really, isn't it? We've got the objective, but we've taken heavy casualties in trying to do it. But yeah, there we go. We've managed to get the 3 off. Let's have a quick pause. We'll have a talk and debrief, and then we'll get a man of the match as well. Okay, so there we go. We're just going to have our debrief. What do you think, Rick?
Well, I'm surprised again that playing bot action, we got exactly the result of what happened in practice. When you look at all the American casualties, there were loads of them, but they actually took out the anti-aircraft guns. They did it, and it's exactly the same as what happened in reality, which is quite remarkable. We've never had a game which has really gone against what actually happened.
No, that's right, and it did feel thematic because I was taking casualties, but
Lots.
yeah, but I was still able to slowly.
You're still able to push because you're all veterans. You're not going to stop. You're stubborn. You're paras. You go for it, and they did. What brave men they were.
Yes, exactly, and I think
charging into an 88. I mean,
and if you think about what you've got left that survived, it's the ones that are in the building, which actually for version 3 of bolt action is quite a change, isn't it? Because normally, you know, if I'd have taken bazookas, maybe I could have punched.
You could have punched it too, because you decided not to take bazookas, didn't you?
Yeah, I swapped them and
punched this building out now.
Yep, but the mortars did help because I was able to lob stuff onto. Yeah. Well, your 88 then decided it needed to take the mortars out instead of taking loads of troops out, so that kind of helped.
The mortars were more important, I think, because they took the flak drilling out, and ultimately the light mortar took out the 88.
Yes, it did.
They were very
And you think
important.
for the points value, that was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, 190 points for an 88, one hit in 4 shots.
Yeah. And even then, it didn't stop the unit, did it?
Didn't kill it. I didn't kill anybody because it was you saved the cover save. No, I don't think it did. Maybe 1, maybe 2. But
well, they did kill 3 or 4, didn't they?
Yeah.
But then
that was the only one.
There were no pins, and I just carried on going.
1 pin, just carried on. Once you got, but once again, the company commander.
Yes.
Basically, pins just give you a -1 to shoot. If you have a company commander, you can as long as they're
as long as you don't foobar. But the chances of, I mean, we did foobar in this game.
2,
but,
1 each.
Yeah, but you know, ultimately, the company commander is a godsend in this game, or it is overpowered. I think. I don't think it should be quite so powerful. But there we go. If you get the first dice, half your army or most of your army is going first, isn't it? So
yeah, which I did. I got it 3 times, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And in fact, I got the second dice even when you got the first dice, and I could just fire everything. But it didn't stop the Americans. They just ran on. I reckon you must have lost 50% of your men.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there.
And these are all veterans.
Yeah, so as you can see there's a huge amount of casualties.
There was a question that raised, was this necessary right at the end of the war?
Yeah.
Was it? And why did the Germans fight on in March, 24th of March? They've only got a couple of months left and then they've surrendered. Why did they lose all their men for what?
Indeed. There we go. Right, we've had a conversation off camera about who's going to be man of the match. And we decided that Wheelie is going to be this week's man of the match. He was brave. He charged forward into the face of the 88. You fired it with the 88. You fired it with other stuff, but he still charged forward and carried on going regardless. And he survived the battle. So there we go. Wheelie, you are man of the match for today. Indeed. But I had good fun. I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be a bit tougher. But it was good fun, so thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Until next time, when we're agreed it's going to be cheese.
Cheese, yes, absolutely. Hopefully you enjoyed it at home. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it just lets us know that you enjoy the channel and you want to keep seeing stuff. And if you're interested in a patron, you can just join either on YouTube or on Patreon. And you can just give us a couple of dollars each month, and it just helps us buy more scenery, more troops, and keep doing the great content, as well as for the higher levels you can become in-game character. But thank you all very much for watching. Rick, thank you very much for the scenario. It was really good fun. I enjoyed it. We had great fun, lots of laughs off camera. But take care, and we shall see you all again soon.